got it together. Hey, you guys, I'm Jasmine, and today I am doing a live stream. We're going to be talking about some Reddit stories that I found. If you're new here, I do often react to different Reddit stories as well as Reddit topics, and then I just share my thoughts on what I would do if I was in those situations. And yeah, even though nobody's here at the time, keep in mind this is my first live, but make sure you guys check out the dating life playlist that I have, as well as the life discussions playlist that I have, where I feature a variety of different topics on there that you guys can chime in and share what you would do in those situations. And yeah, so I would be like, share where y'all from, but there's nobody in here. This is so insane, bro. It is so weird talking to, like, it's completely different talking to myself versus if I'm talking to nobody, but maybe potentially somebody might show up. I don't know. But yeah. So we are in here, and yeah, I think I'm gonna just start talking and just get the ball rolling because I mean, uh, I don't just want to be sitting here. So let me copy this link real quick and share it on my Twitter, even though there's no guarantee that anybody go be showing up. But yeah, but I hope y'all doing well. 0 people watching me. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. But it is very weird doing this, bro. Like, mm, mm, so weird. But I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, we are about to jump into the topics right now. And yeah. Okay. So it says my coworker found me on Tinder, which is crazy. I was at work and my coworker, who is a female, came up to me and told me, "Look what I found." As I looked at her phone, she showed me my profile on Tinder. Not going to lie, I kind of froze. You know what's crazy? I don't know what it is about people who just do stuff like that, because it's like, how is somebody supposed to react in a situation like that? You know what I mean? What is somebody supposed to do to something like that? Oh, hello, whatever one person this is watching me, I appreciate you. Anyways, I just read this story off of Reddit. It's called "My Coworker Found Me on Tinder." And it said, I was at work and my coworker, who is a female, came up to me and told me, "Look what I found." As I looked at her phone, she showed me my profile on Tinder. Who does stuff like that? But it says, not gonna lie, I kind of froze. I like this girl and have since I started working here. So I guess my question is, does this mean she likes me? Why would she show me this? And what could I say to her the next day? Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Or in the chat, I should say. But me personally, if I was in a situation like that, I would honestly, I don't know. I would just be flat out and I would tell them, like, you know what? Mm, I I would probably just say, "Girl, you trying to talk to me?" No, I wouldn't say that. But I would probably just be very I would probably be direct to just be like, "I'm looking to date somebody, girl. Like, you trying to swipe left or you swiping right, you know?" I would not. mainly because I'm not that ballsy, but you never know. However, I don't believe in dating coworkers, to be honest. I feel like that could lead you down an inappropriate path, or like a path where you gonna have difficulty at your job. Which, who want to deal with stuff like that? Like, I would not want to deal with a situation like that where I'm dating a coworker and potentially they end up wanting to start some mess at the job, especially if y'all don't work out. You know what I mean? Because if y'all don't work out now, you potentially gonna have issues dealing with your coworker on a regular basis, especially if y'all stay on the same team as well. So it says, first date today, she said I should trim my facial hair. I wanted to grow out my facial hair. It's kind of thick and bushy. I have a first date with someone though. She asked me for more pics of myself yesterday. Then she said I should trim my mustache and beard because she said it does not look clean. But she said I still look nice to her. So I don't know. I want to shave it off just for her because it's only a first date, but if things got more serious, I would listen to her probably. I kind of wish she didn't say that cuz I don't know what to do or think about it. And my thing is okay, is your hair tidy or messy? Because that's very important, to be honest. I know I personally, I wouldn't want to be okay, this might sound a little rude, but I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I am, talking to somebody and the appearance is not tidy. Now, I will say it was very disrespectful and rude of her to say that, specifically because it's like, why did you mention that, initially? Like, maybe you could have brought it up later. But again, it just depends if it's like unkempt or if it's like really messy. You know what I mean? So it is, it's so weird watching myself on this screen because I'm like watching myself, but is the chat available? I don't even see an area for a chat, to be honest, which I don't like. But, anyways, it says ending it with my situationship tonight, phone or in person. And this is coming from somebody who is a 35-year-old female, and the person that they are talking to is a 36-year-old male. They said, we've been situationally dating 1 week shy of 4 months, and we've been exclusive for 2. How is it a situationship when y'all been exclusive for 2? Anyways, but he hasn't been wanting to define the relationship because he says he needs more time. I've given it 4 months and I've been feeling like a low commitment pretend girlfriend. Also, I think if he isn't going to define the relationship now, then I'm definitely just a placeholder. Anyways, on top of that, he's going on vacation out of the country in a couple of weeks for 3 weeks in Europe, and my nerves are shot just thinking about it. I really like him and I am attracted to him in many aspects, but I'm more attracted to the kind of relationship that I want for myself. This confusion is my clarity. My question is, do I end it via phone tonight or drive to his place tomorrow as planned and talk to him face to face? But then I would have to drive back another 30 minutes. Personally, I mean, I honestly, it just really depends on how comfortable a person feels like with the other person. I don't know. When it comes to breaking up, I'm more of a person where I'm very direct, and I'll come see somebody and I'll just be like, you know what, this not working out for me. I don't want to waste your time. The only time where I feel like I would not, go to see somebody is if I feel like they disrespected me. But that's just me. That's how I operate personally. I don't know how other people do. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments down below. I actually don't even know if I have the chat on. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I can't really see anything. But okay, on to the next topic. It says, I shot my shot with a guy over Instagram DMs, and I'm wondering if I should be ashamed in the event that he doesn't receive it well. Let me know in the comments if y'all ever shot y'all shot with somebody. Did it work out? Didn't it? I'm gonna tell y'all about my personal escapades in my dating career because it's been a rough ride, you know. But it says, "Hello everyone. I am a 20-year-old female. Just DM this guy who is 20 years old, and I've been following him for a while since high school and told him that I thought he was fine. My problem now is that if I wake up tomorrow morning and my message is not received well, I would just like some advice and reassurance that what I just said to him was not embarrassing. I won't lie, I am an attractive woman and I just always hear how men aren't experiencing women shooting their shots, so I just gave it a try. I don't normally do this, so I'm heavily overreacting. Just hoping it doesn't backfire and my anxiety doesn't spike. So I just want to say, if you are a woman, have you ever shot your shot before? Would you or wouldn't you? Why not? Let me know in the comments. Me personally, I've shot my shot multiple times. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times it was embarrassing. I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes it was quite tragic, but I know for me, I have definitely specifically when I was younger, I don't know what it is, bro. But when I was younger, I did. I used to tell guys, like, if I was interested in them, I would be very direct. I would be like, actually, no, scratch that. I was shy, but I would send little notes. I would send little letters, and I would just say, like, I like you. Do you like me? Yes or no? It would be so embarrassing, bro. But I remember it was a variety of different times when I would be interested in somebody, and I would definitely send them, I would send them some sort of letter, or I would tell them, I would end up being like, hey, I'm interested in you. And depending, sometimes they would say they were interested in me too, and then other times, they would either let me down easy, or uh they would give me requirements, which, if you gotta give me a requirement as to why I should be wanting to talk to you or something that I need to do in order to talk to you, it's like, for what? What are we really doing here? But personally, I don't know. It's been some experiences, but I feel like, I will say, when you do shoot your shot and then someone lets you down, to me, it feels so much better if somebody lets you down easy. And or like, I should say, if someone basically rejects you, just because it just makes you feel, to a degree, it's like your feelings are hurt, but to a degree you feel so freaking relieved, or at least I did in the past. Like, if I shot my shot and told somebody I was interested in them, I always, I would cry it out or whatever. And I would, mourn the lack of the little relationship I created in my head. But then maybe, like, I don't know, like a week or two later, I would kind of be over them, because then it's like a weight lifted off your shoulders, where you kind of feel good. Like, it's like you don't feel that anxiety that you would feel when you like somebody, or that pressure, or like that, what is it? It's like, when you like somebody and you feel a variety of anxiousness and kind of negative feelings, or you get like worried and stuff. When you end up telling somebody you like them and they reject you, if they do reject you, to me it just takes away some of the feelings of it all, where it's like, okay, now I don't have to like this person anymore. Now I don't have to even be focused on this person anymore, because they already told me they're not really messing with me like that, or they're not really interested in me like that. And I feel like that really helps you when you do get rejected. Cause I don't know, it could just be me, but I know me personally, the times that I've shot my shot and I've gotten rejected, it's something about that weight just being lifted off your shoulders where you like, okay, I got rejected. Okay, this ain't the person for me. Now I can move on and like somebody else. Like I could go to somebody else and there ain't no problems, you know? All right, so I was supposed to say like the live, subscribe if you like the vibe, but ain't nobody in here. I could just look back on this situation, okay? So it says, should I tell my crush that I got in shape just to date her? Hello, everyone. As the title suggests, I lost 85 pounds this year in order to ask my crush out on a hiking date. She's super adventurous and loves physical activities. We clicked in every other aspect, but she wasn't physically attracted to me as she's not into fat guys. She sounds very shallow. Anyway, however, she's recently been complimenting my appearance a lot. She's moving to another state tomorrow, and I've been debating whether or not I tell her that I got in shape just to date her. Would a woman be flattered by this, or would she be creeped out? I'm gonna tell you right now, that just sounds creepy. Because why would you lose weight for somebody and it's not for you? Like, it's one thing if you losing weight for yourself. If you lose weight for yourself, get it. I get it. Because you making yourself healthier, you doing stuff for you. But if you losing weight for somebody else, that's weird. And plus, to me, I'm like, why would you want to be with somebody who is shallow like that? Because let's say you gain that weight back. You know, life happens. Like different things can happen, whether, you know, you go through some negativity, like you lose a job, or you become depressed, or you go through some mental health issues, or, you know, it could be a multiple hereditary things and you gain weight and now you with this person and you've changed and this person don't want to accept you, or they looking at you like you unattractive. It couldn't be me. I wouldn't want to deal with that. But you know, that's a variety of what other people think. But I just feel like if you like somebody, you should just tell them like you like them, but don't give them like a reason where it's, oh, I lost this weight for you. Excuse me, what am I supposed to do with that information? Because that means I was your goal this whole time. And losing weight takes a while. So are you just thinking about me as you working out? Because that's weird. And then it's just the factor of, again, when it comes to setting goals, you should want to do certain things for yourself and not like put somebody on a pedestal where it's like they're what you're trying to attain. Because let's say you did all this work and let's say she end up, you know, you want to talk to her. And now it's like you either feel entitlement to try to talk to her because you did lose this weight, or she feels pressure like, oh wow, he lost his weight for me. That means I have to talk to him. Or it could just be the factor of, I mean, that's kind of weird energy to tell somebody that or to even do something like that, you know? And then there's also the aspect of me personally, I'm not a long distance gal. Anybody, you know, like anybody else, if y'all could do long distance, I completely applaud you. If you could do long distance, I completely applaud you because I cannot. That is something that I could never do. I could never feel comfortable doing something like that. It just seems like it would be very much. Mm, I just could not imagine going long distance with somebody unless it was somebody I was already had been with for years or I was already married to. But trying to do long distance just seems like it would be very, very exhausting, tiring. Like it wouldn't even work out for me personally because I know I need the attention. And I like physical touch and stuff like that where I want the person to be physically near me. So I feel like it takes a specific type of person to deal with that, you know? But yeah, I would not even pursue that if, well, it's okay to tell somebody you're attracted to them and you're interested in them, but in my opinion, I feel like if this person is potentially a shallow person, it probably potentially wouldn't work out. But that's just me. Let me know y'all thoughts about this in the comments down below. Okay, the next one says, what's a non-physical trait that guys find attractive? And let me know your comments. But I know from my experience, I have had people like me because I was kind, because I will say I feel like some guys will mistake kindness for flirtation sometimes, and it's not all the time, or like, or even women too, sometimes they'll mistake it for being interest. And I realize that there aren't too many women that are genuinely kind, I guess, from what other men have shared with me. And it's really unfortunate, but I feel like some women can be kind of uh standoffish, and it could just be because they're not interested, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, you like what you like. Um the other thing is a sense of humor. I know that men do genuinely enjoy when somebody can make them chuckle, somebody can make them laugh, especially if you're naturally funny and not like, where you're trying too hard or doing too much. It says, oh, also, giving them actual interest to, and showing that you're actually interested in them is very, very important. And your willingness to be able to compromise, because I've also learned that from guys that they feel like a lot of women don't know how to compromise. So, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I feel like that could go either way. Both men and women may not know how to compromise. So, it says, he texts me after disappearing. What would you answer? It says, I was seeing a guy for 2 months. After our first FaceTime, he stopped texting. I waited for a week and then deleted him from my friends without any explanation. Well, girl, what are you doing? Like, I'm not gonna lie. To me, if I was talking to somebody and then they saw me for the first time on FaceTime and then they stopped interacting with me, I would think they didn't want to talk to me no more. But that's just me. That's just me. But it says he didn't text me for 3 months after that. And today he texted again saying that he's in my city. We were planning to meet when we were together and he wants to meet. I would not even go. But it says he didn't apologize for what has happened, but said that he was thinking about me a lot lately and would love to see me. How are you thinking about somebody a lot, but you don't even be texting them for real? I call cap. I don't believe him anymore and believe he wants me to either entertain him or have intimacy with him while he is on vacation, which that's what is given. I wanted to ask him where he has been this past 3 months, but it probably doesn't matter anymore. What would you answer to him to show him that I have a self-esteem and he can't manipulate me like that? Honestly, would just be like, I honestly would block him. I wouldn't even say anything, to be honest, because there's no point. What would be the point of even interacting with this dude? It just seems like he's not even for real trying to do anything for real except be intimate. Because how you saying you've been thinking about me all this time, or you miss me or want to see me, but you haven't been contacting me for 3 months at that? It's definitely giving a booty call in the city. But it says, has this ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments. What is a woman supposed to do to get a man to take her seriously? It says, I'm actually fed up. So are so many women around me. I live in a major US city and it seems like no men want relationships. I vowed to myself that I wouldn't get with someone until I'm ready, which for me would take until I know a man is serious about me. I let the people I'm dating know this. On the flip side, so many women in hookup relationships are praying that one day it'll turn into a relationship. Listen, you need to set the standard in the beginning, because if you think that something is going to turn into something down the line later, it's just going to be a waste of time. Either somebody initially is showing you that they were for real interested in you, for real, or they are showing you that they are not trying to do something long term. It either is or it isn't. But it says on both ends, it seems men don't want a serious woman. It just really depends on the man, and it also depends on their age, to be completely honest. What does it take for a man to get serious? What does a man need to check off in order to start looking for marriage? This is all so confusing because we're at the age where everyone has jobs and making money. The next stage is to get married slash start a family supposedly. Age bracket like 23 to 35. Yet I'm noticing that although many women are looking for this, men are not. What am I missing here? Either a guy is serious or he isn't, and you can't really change his mind. And I feel like that's something that you can figure out initially. So, for example, if a man includes you in his future, if he makes plans with you, if he is consistent where he does stuff like that, and then if he puts those plans into actual action where they become a reality, that shows that somebody is serious about you. Um Somebody who actually does not make plans or does not attempt to court you, obviously they're not interested. I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? I will say though, I do feel like a lot of people who are in their 20s, early 20s specifically, potentially probably aren't trying to do anything serious. So, for the most part, they're probably figuring themselves out, which is what most people are doing around that time. So, I feel like you can't really expect anything to happen with someone that is, that young doing stuff like that, because again, when you in your 20s, you're trying to figure yourself out. You're trying to figure out if, what you want to do with your life, what type of person you are, where you're going to go, what type of moves you're going to make. A lot of people not worried about settling down seriously when they in their early 20s. Well, some women are and some men are, but for the most part, I just feel like a lot of people are trying to figure things out. So they don't really know what they want to do. They don't really know the potential possibilities of the certain, moves they want to make. So if you in your early 20s, I would say you need to focus on yourself. But if you like late 20s, early 30s, you could tell if somebody is really interested in you. Like, are they really putting you into their plans? That's literally the first way you can tell. So I think I'm going to end this live right here. Um, I didn't think I was gonna run through all these topics this quickly. I'm not gonna lie, I did expect some more people to get into the live, but I'm noticing like people entering and then coming out. So, girl, I don't know, but for a first live, I think I did kind of okay. I still need to work on the little kinks of doing live and figure out how to exactly do certain things, but I'm proud of myself. Um, I don't know, bro. Like, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do this. Well, I'm gonna go live tomorrow because I said I was. But yeah, I just feel like doing this was a very interesting experience. And it's weird being able to see people pop in and out of the live. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure you guys check out my dating a life playlist, as well as my life chit chat playlist, where I share a variety of different topics that I found on social media, mainly Reddit. And I end up talking with you guys about different situations, what I would do in the situations, and you guys can feel free to chime in the comments on what you guys would do in those situations. Make sure you guys check out those playlists. But I'll be seeing you guys again soon, so stay blessed, stay positive.